Welcome Math 1040 students. This is a short video on creating a histogram using the GPS buyer data from class. We see here in the first column the raw price data, the second column is the sorted price data, and then the various things we calculated along the way, including the maximum and minimum prices, the range of the prices, and the class widths. What we would actually like to plot is the frequency distribution. The frequency distribution is these two columns together, the classes along with the frequency. To do that, we will come to the Insert tab. Okay. We will go to the Charts section in the Insert tab, go to the second row and the second column. Select the one that looks like 4 vertical blue bars. Now unfortunately this recording, it doesn't actually let you see when I click certain things, so I'll just do my best to describe what I'm looking at. What comes up when I select the 4 vertical blue bars is the word histogram, and under histogram there are 2 selections. I'm going to select the first one. The first one is called a histogram. The second one with the boxes and the line over it is called Pareto. I'm selecting the one that it says histogram with the boxes only. When I do that, I get a blank graph with a generic title that just says chart title, because we haven't yet told Excel what it is we want it to plot. The plot, again, is the frequency distribution itself. So the horizontal axis will be the classes and the vertical axis will be the frequency. Okay, to do that, we will come and select data. Now again, this is a window that will not record on this recording for some reason, but I will do my best to describe it. The first thing that shows up is something that says chart data range, okay, with your cursor blinking there. What you want to do is highlight the frequency column. Okay, so select all those values. Before you hit enter, just below that, there should be something that says horizontal category axis labels. Okay, and that should be blank. What we want to do is select the button that says edit, and now it should say axis label range. Those will be the classes, so we will highlight and select all the classes. Once we do that, we can say OK. Now under the horizontal category axis labels, there should be the classes themselves, 65 to 104, 105 to 144, etc. So once the chart data range has been selected and the horizontal axis labels have been set, we can click OK. Once we do that, we see that we get a graph. It's not exactly what we were hoping for. Okay, we need to change the horizontal category axis one more time. So we're going to do this by double clicking anywhere on the horizontal axis. I selected one of the numbers, that's okay. And you'll see we get this format axis window that opens. And underneath it says axis options, bins. Now the bins are what's along the horizontal axis. Automatic is what Excel thinks we want, but we really want to select by category, the first option, by category. So do that, and you'll see we get each of the classes themselves along with the corresponding frequency. So that's good. It's looking a little bit better. Once you've done that, we will close out the format axis window. Okay, now to create a histogram so that there's no white space in between the blue bars themselves, what we're going to do is we will come up and to the left. There's a selection that says Quick Layout, and I'm going to select the first of the 3. So Layout 1, select that, and you see now that we've got the histogram looking a little bit better with the blue vertical bars next to each other like they should be. The only thing that's missing here is the vertical axis label and the horizontal axis label, and then updating this generic title to what we want specifically. So to add vertical and horizontal axis labels, again, this is something you can't quite see on the recording, but you should see it on your screen. There is a green plus sign to the top right corner of the graph itself. If you hover over it, it says Chart Elements. Click that green plus sign, and the second selection should say Axis Titles. It will be unchecked. You want to put a check mark in that box. Once you do, you'll see that your graph now has a generic axis title on the vertical axis and a generic axis title on the horizontal axis. To update those, you simply click them. Okay, delete any text that is there and put in the appropriate text. So along the horizontal axis, this could be GPS cost in US dollars, for example. Okay, and I'll leave it to you to change the vertical axis to something appropriate and the main chart title to something appropriate as well. Please let me know if you have any other questions. Other than that, thank you for watching.